Now that you've finished your puzzle cube, we're going to take one of the puzzle pieces and we're going to create an orthographic projection drawing. Those are the drawings with the views and the dimensions. We can hand that document off to somebody and they would be able to fabricate it. So I'm going to come up here to Model and change to Drawing from Design. And I want to actually use a standard sheet of printer paper. That's A4. And I want it in landscape, not portrait. So I'm going to come down here to Settings, Sheet Size, and select the other A4, which gives me a landscape perspective. All right, so I'm going to start with a front view here, and then a top view, and a side view. So let's come to the base view, grab that, and put it about there. That's a little bit small, so I'm going to scale it up. And let's do 2:1. Perfect. I'm going to have the top view up here, so I'd rather have this detail in between so that it was easier to dimension. So I'm going to rotate that around. So pick it, transform, select the vertices, rotate it around. That's 180. Perfect. Escape. Oh, forgot to hit OK. Rotate, select it, transform, rotate, OK. And now let's move it back in place. So click it, grab the square, let's put it right about there. Perfect. Now we're going to project it up. So we use projection tool, which is keyboard shortcut P. Select the parent view, bring it up. And then the side view. There you go. Now I wish that it was showing these two lines up here. If I come down here, it shows those lines. I'm going to actually swap those out. So Enter to escape. And I'm going to delete this one. And drag this view up. See how it keeps it nice and in line? There. Good. I like that better because it's easy to see these lines. You generally don't want to try to dimension to hidden lines, and it would have shown the lines as hidden lines on the bottom, but I'd rather have them on top like this. It'd also be nice to have an isometric up here, so let's do that. Projection again, parent view, bring it up at a 45, and there's our isometric. Good. Again, there you see the hidden lines. Okay, so now let's add our dimensions. The keyboard shortcut is, I know you can guess it, D, or you can come up here. Oh, where'd my mouse go? And let's see, I'm going to dimension this line, bring that up, right there, and this line, make sure that they kind of line up. They don't want to line up. Shift. Okay. I'm going to delete that one. Escape. Delete. See if I can get it to match that one. So dimension. This line. Yeah, that looks good. It's nice having them line up like that. Alright, so I'm not going to add the one in the middle because I'm going to do an overall dimension up here. And that'll give them plenty of information. There, that looks good. And it's well balanced. Notice again how all the measurements are between the views. That makes it easy to reference both views with the same dimension. So I'm going to add some more dimensions between these two views. Let's do that line and that line. Why did they line up? Let's escape, delete this one. Dimension. There they lined up. That's better. Alright, so there's one more dimension missing. Do you know what it is? It's the thickness. So I could either put it here or I could put it over here. There's more room over here, so I think I'll put it here. So there's all the dimensions. Anybody who grabbed this would be able to make it to the exact size that I want it. I would like to add some more detail, so I'm going to use a text to tell them exactly what I want them to make. So I want them to make it out of clear pine with a sanded finish. And just to clarify, the units are millimeters. Yeah, that's good. All right. Now, this block down here is called the display title block, and this is standardized. This is the ISO standard. You can dimension that or edit this box by double-clicking on it. In fact, it's calling this the T, so let's give it a little bit more description. Let's call it T puzzle block. And let's add a logo. I'm going to bring in my Vader bear and make him a little bit smaller and move him to the middle. Come on. Good. Okay. All right, so there's my dimensioned orthographic projection. Got some nice details up there. It's got my name, the title, my logo, and this is ready to go. I could send this off to somebody and they could make it for me. For you, I want you to print it out and turn it in, and I can't wait to see your work.